Hello students, welcome to the mathematics class. Let us continue our second chapter. In the last video I have explained you about the relationship between the zeros and coefficients of a quadratic polynomial. So in this video we will study about the relationship between zeros and coefficients of a cubic polynomial. Let us have a cubic polynomial px equals to ax cubed plus bx square plus cx plus d, where a, b, c and d are any real numbers. Also a is the coefficient of x cubed, b is the coefficient of x square, c is the coefficient of x, and d is a constant term. And as we know that in a cubic polynomial we have three zeros, so let alpha, beta and gamma be the zeros of the given polynomial px. Then we have the following relationship between the zeros and the coefficients of the polynomial, that is sum of zeros equals to minus coefficient of x square divided by coefficient of x cube, or this can be written as alpha plus beta plus gamma equals to minus b by a. Next, product of zeros is equal to minus constant term divided by coefficient of x cube, or this can be written as alpha into beta into gamma equals to minus d by a. Sum of the products of the zeros taken two at a time. This is the new term that we are going to discuss with cubic polynomial especially. So sum of the products of the zeros of taken two at a time equals to minus coefficient of x divided by coefficient of x cube, or alpha beta plus beta gamma plus gamma alpha is equal to c by a. So dear students, you have to remember these formulas, these relationships to solve the questions. Here we are going to solve a question related to the cubic polynomial and the zeros. Find the zeros of a cubic polynomial px equals to 3x cubed minus 5x square minus 11x minus 3, and then verify the relationship between the zeros and the coefficients. Let us start the solution. We have px equals to 3x cubed minus 5x square minus 11x minus 3. This is the given polynomial with us. Substituting x equals to minus 1, let us see what we get. P minus 1 equals to, you can see 3 in bracket minus 1 cube minus 5 in bracket minus 1 square minus 11 into minus 1 minus 3. So we get, on solving, the answer will be 0, as you can see here. So since p minus 1 is equal to 0, therefore x equals to minus 1 will be a 0 of this polynomial, or we can say x plus 1 is a factor of px. So dividing px by x plus 1, if you remember the previous class 9, in previous class 9 we have done this question to find the zeros of a cubic polynomial. So same we are repeating here. So let us divide. Here we are going to divide. So x plus 1 is the divisor. So we need to get 3x cubed in the first time. So what we will do, we will multiply it by 3x square. So 3x square into x plus 1, we get 3x cubed plus 3x square, writing like terms below the like terms. So since we have to subtract, so we will change the sign of this this expression that is to be subtracted. So both are positive, so both will become negative. On subtracting, we get 3x cube will be cancelled, and here minus 5x square minus 3x square will become minus 8x square, minus 11x minus 3 copying from the top. Now again we will multiply it by 8x. So 8x into x plus 1, we get 8 minus 8x square minus 8x. So to subtract, we will change the sign. So 8x square will be cancelled. Minus 11x plus 8x, we will get minus 3x, and minus 3 is coming from top. Again multiplying the divisor by minus 3, we get x plus 1 into minus 3 equals to minus 3x minus 3. Again subtracting, the remainder is 0. Therefore the quotient is 3x square minus 8x minus 3. I hope you all know how to divide a polynomial. We will discuss the division of polynomials in more details in the next video. So qx we have got here. We will factorize it to get the two factors of this quadratic polynomial. So factorizing, we know that we have to split 8 such that the product of 2 is 3 into minus 3, it is minus 9, and sum should be minus 8. So we get 9 minus 1. So 9 into 1 is 9 and 9 minus 1 is 8. So this is 9 and 1 are the two numbers. So we get 3x square minus 9x plus x minus 3. So we are taking 3x common from the first two terms. We get 3x into x minus 3, and the second there is no term factor common, so we will take 1 as common factor. So thus we get here x minus 3 into 3x plus 1. So we all know, we have done this type of factorization in the previous class. So we have got the two factors here. Therefore px, the polynomial, can be written as x plus 1 into x minus 3 into 3x plus 1. X plus 1, the factor we obtained in the starting only, x minus 3, and 3x plus 1 factor we have got here. So from these factors we can say that the zeros of px are minus 1, 3 and minus 1 by 3. So we have obtained the zeros from these factors. Also, if we compare this polynomial with the standard polynomial ax cube plus bx square plus cx plus d, we will get a means coefficient of x cube is 3, b means coefficient of x squared is minus 5, c means coefficient of x, that is minus 11, and d is the constant term, minus 3. Then let us verify it. We have got the zeros and the coefficients, so we will verify the relationship. First of all, let us take sum of the zeros. So we know that the three zeros are minus 1 plus 3 and minus 1 by 3, so we will add it. Taking LCM, we will get the LCM will be 3, so it will become minus 3 plus 9 minus 1 by 3. Then we got 5 by 3. 5 by 3 can be written as minus, then in bracket minus 5 by 3. So minus 5 is the value of b and 3 is the value of a, so it becomes minus b by a. Thus we get sum of zeros equals to minus b by a. The next, therefore alpha plus beta plus gamma equals to minus b by a. Next, product of zeros, minus 1 into 3 into minus 1 by 3. If we multiply them, we get 1. So 1 can be written as 3 upon 3. So taking minus outside bracket and 1 minus inside bracket. This we are keeping so that the result should be 1 only, positive 1. So 1 minus is outside and 1 minus is inside the bracket. Now minus 3 is the value of d and 3 is the value of a. So it becomes minus d by a. Therefore alpha into beta into gamma equals to minus d by a. This is the product of the zeros. Now then that we have here, sum of the product of the zeros taken 2 at a time. So this we get minus 1 into 3 plus 3 into minus 1 by 3 plus minus 1 by 3 into minus 1. Just we have to substitute the values of alpha, beta and gamma in the formula that we have studied in the starting of the video. So we get minus 3 minus 1 plus 1 by 3, that is equal to, taking LCM, we get 3, so minus 9 minus 3 plus 1 by 3, we get minus 11 by c. So simple, minus 1 is the value of c and 3 is the value of a, so we get c by a. Therefore alpha beta plus beta gamma plus gamma alpha equals to c by a. Here we have verified all the three relations. So this is how we can verify the relationship between the zeros and the coefficients of a cubic polynomial. So you will get such type of questions in your examinations also. So very simple, please practice it. Now next we are going to discuss framing cubic polynomials. Now suppose if we have been given these sum of the zeros, product of the zeros, and sum of the product of the zeros taken 2 at a time, if these three things are given, then how can we write a cubic polynomial? That we will see here. If alpha, beta and gamma are the zeros of any polynomial fx, then fx equals to, we can write it, since alpha, beta, gamma are zeros, so we can say that x minus alpha, x minus beta, x minus gamma are the factors of the polynomial. So fx can be written as x minus alpha into x minus beta into x minus gamma. So on simplifying, we will get fx equals to k x cube minus alpha plus beta plus gamma outside bracket x square, in another bracket alpha beta plus beta gamma plus gamma alpha outside bracket x minus alpha beta and gamma. Now here you can note that we have taken a variable k. So k is any non-zero real number, okay, so which can be a common factor in all the terms. So this is the formula how we can frame any cubic polynomial. Using this formula we can frame any cubic polynomial. So now I am giving you few questions for home assignment. Please do it. First question: verify that the numbers given alongside of the cubic polynomials below are their zeros. Also verify the relationship between the zeros and the coefficients in each case. First you can see here polynomial is 2x cube plus x square minus 5x plus 2, and the three zeros given here are 1 by 2, 1 and minus 2. These are the three zeros given. You have to verify the relationship between the zeros and coefficients. One more part is of the same question. And question number 2, find a cubic polynomial with the sum of the product of its zeros taken 2 at a time and product of its zeros as 3, minus 1 and minus 3 respectively. So I have already explained how to do these questions in our video. So please do these questions and send me your replies, your answers on my WhatsApp number. And for any queries also please send your queries on my WhatsApp number. So thank you friends for watching the video, and please subscribe, like and share my channel so that you can receive the updates, and also the channel will be running if more and more subscribers will come. Thank you.